This is the iWeather Report for Wednesday, December 9th, 2015, and now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run at noon today. We have one disturbance moving off into the Great Lakes. That brought a few clouds around and a little bit of sprinkle activity, but that's now moving off to our east, and that's going to keep us fairly dry for the rest of the week. Maybe another disturbance heading into tomorrow that'll stay north of the state, but we'll see mainly partly to mostly sunny skies throughout the state today. Highs are going to range into the 40s north to the 50s south, maybe near 60 in our southwestern counties. You can see that disturbance I mentioned that's going to cross just to our north across the Dakotas, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. Could bring a few more clouds into our northern counties, but doesn't really look like it's going to affect temperatures much. Highs mainly in the 50s to lower 60s across the state. Could still see the same thing as we move into Friday as well. This will be ahead of the next system that's starting to organize off to our west. Gulf beginning to open up the moisture, but we'll still be dry here on Friday. But as we move into Saturday, you can really see the storms starting to gather up. We could see some late day showers in our southern counties by late in the day on Saturday. Highs still remaining in the 50s for the most part, but maybe 40s in our northwestern counties as cold air begins to seep in from the north and west. And this system is going to really bring a lot of precipitation Saturday night and into Sunday. Our northwestern counties could see some snow, but there's still some discrepancies as to where the rain-snow line could be. It could be further east, further west. Still not quite confident in that at this point. We'll watch that as we move through. Monday will be between this system that's now moving off into the Great Lakes in eastern Canada and the next storm that's going to be coming right on the heels of this one. This will be coming in late Monday night, mainly into Tuesday, but you can see, according to this GFS run, there's no Gulf of Mexico moisture coming up into it. At least at this point there's not. So most of the precipitation will be from the state northward, mainly in the form of some snow. As we move into next Wednesday, you can see that system is now moving into the Great Lakes. The Gulf starts to open up, as you'll see in a little bit, but you're also going to see the colder air is going to be coming down, so the streak of warm days is likely going to be coming to an end by the middle of next week. There's the Gulf of Mexico moisture training into it, but by that point we may only see a few flurries or light snow showers at this point. Still a little bit of uncertainty with this system as well, so we'll keep watching and we'll fine-tune it as we move along. Going into the extended period on the 20th of December, you can see that big jet streaks coming straight from pretty much northern Alaska, the Yukon, straight into the country, and then beginning to bring up a storm system that's going to be coming in this around the 20th. This could be a storm that we're going to have to watch. This may bring us a white Christmas across the state. Of course, this is still several days, more than a week out, so we'll keep fine-tuning and seeing what the GFS has to offer. And even at the end of the forecast, as we move into the Christmas Eve time period, you can see that storm system, a new storm system moving away from the country at that point. Another system coming in from the north and west, but a lot of cold air. So it's going to be very cold across the state if this is to be right on Christmas Eve into Christmas Eve night. But we'll see if anything changes as we move forward. Satellite image from last evening, you can see a storm system. That storm system just moving off to our east. Another system, that's the one that's going to be gathering across the west. That'll be coming in by this weekend. In between that, it'll still be fairly warm and fairly quiet. As you can see by the watch warning map, fairly quiet across quite a bit of the country outside of a few fog advisories. The west, seeing some winter storm issues in the Sierras, a lot of wind and a lot of rain across the northwest as well, and quite, as I said, most elsewhere. Rainfall, precipitation through Sunday evening, quite a bit across our area. Maybe an inch or more in the southeast, maybe down to a quarter of an inch in the northwest, but as I said before, a lot of heavy precipitation across the Pacific Northwest.